Hey, True Believers, Englentine here. Heroes in Crisis. Number 1, Tom King's bit about PTSD. It's kind of weird for him to be approaching this subject, to tell you the truth. He usually doesn't, I say facetiously. Yeah, this is Tom King's go-to. If you if you read the books that he does, it doesn't matter which one. They're about PTSD. Even right now, Batman's going through PTSD because Selena left him. And, I mean, yeah, okay, and I can understand that. I actually wanted to see this kind of a story when Superman died. You know, I mean, if you die, that's got to affect you, right? If you die and come back, not just the death part of it, but the resurrection as well. It should be something that people think about. It should not be just like, oh, okay, you're back. Hey, how's it going? You know, I like the fact that somebody's looking to explore this particular thing. And people are fighting, you know, and they're seeing all sorts of damage and all sorts of destruction and people hurting other people just for the sake of hurting them. You know, if you talk to somebody who's gone to war, you realize, well, that's affected us if they've seen the kind of destruction. You know, I've grown up hearing the stories from the Vietnam vets, and this is the kind of thing that affects people in some way, shape, or form. So this is a particular story I didn't mind happening. I wanted to see it. I've been wanting to see it for years. And then we get this book. Now, the story you want to see and the book you get is not always one and the same. And from here on in, I have to say that there are going to be spoilers just because of what's on the page, what's going to be shown to you, as well as what I say. The unspoiler review was, it's all right. You know, I don't think you would read this and you would think that it's absolutely trash or disgusting or something that should be thrown in the garbage. It's not a roastable bad comic book. It's not even a bad comic book. But there are problems. And that's Tom King. That's Tom King in a nutshell. Tom King either hits or he misses. This one is a tip foul ball. He didn't quite hit, but he didn't miss either. So yeah, that's the unspoiled review. And 3, 2, 1, a girl walks into a bar. Yeah. Okay, so Heroes in Crisis. What to say about this? It actually starts off with Booster Gold. He's in a diner, and he says, you know, it's just doing diner things. He's having lunch, and Harley Quinn walks in, and the people behind the counter are like, wow, we don't have a superhero in here very often. And Harley Quinn comes in and says, you know, and they say, oh, there's another one. Is there going to be a fight? And Booster says, that's not a hero. And yes, there's going to be a fight. And okay, so that sets up. Next thing you see is, of course, Superman's little streak across what looks like Kansas. It says Heroes in Crisis. And then we go into a Harley Quinn talking to somebody kind of thing, which makes me think, okay, if this is Heroes in Crisis, Harley Quinn has been accepted as a hero, which is kind of weird because at best she's a member of Suicide Squad because she was a villain. She may be doing good things, but to be full-on accepted as a hero, to go to this super secret hero place to talk out your problems, doesn't make sense in a story, in this storytelling situation, unless it's open to heroes and villains. And that kind of irked me, but it's not the only thing. It's not the only thing. So we see Harley Quinn sit down and start talking to Booster Gold, and I actually liked this part because it was just them being normal, and you would only think that the people around them would think it would be abnormal. You know, we see the heroes, we see them, and there's so many of them because that's what the stories focus on. But you would have to think that there really aren't that many in the world. So to see someone, especially away from a big city, would be something something weird for people to see. So I kind of like that. I kind of like the reaction. I kind of like the mundane dialogue between them, because when it comes right down to it, everybody eats, everybody pisses, everybody craps, and so forth and so on. Not that you actually want a book about it, but the point is everybody's got their real life, no matter how they fight crime or whatever it is in a hero's life. Now, I have to say, there is build-up, and there's a story, and there's a mystery going on that is constantly interrupted by these look at the camera talk pieces. And I get it. You're trying, this is basically the heroes talking about why they're feeling the PTSD, what they deal with after they deal with a carnage. And I get what they're trying to do, but unfortunately, it ends up interrupting what is a decent story. There's an old saying about writing. If you have, it's like you never leave the 800-pound gorilla in the phone booth. I know I'm paraphrasing, but it's like if you've got your hero in a phone booth, and then a gorilla appears in the phone booth with them, you don't cut away, because people are going to be like, hey, what's up with a gorilla in the phone booth with our hero? What's going to happen? And that keeps happening here. You know, okay, so Harley Quinn attacks Booster Gold, and then let's go watch somebody talk into a camera again. They find a couple of bodies. There's Superman and Batman, Wonder Woman. They find some bodies near the near this shoot. I forgot what it was called. Near the sanctuary thing. And okay, let's look at somebody talking to a camera. You're leaving the 800-pound gorilla in the phone booth with the hero. In this case, also, I had to look up. Wait a second. Harley Quinn is stabbing and killing Booster Gold? Doesn't he have, like, shields? I remember shields. And I remember blasting things. You know, and he's like, I don't want to hurt you, Harley. She just stabbed you. Blast her and tell her unconscious body that you don't want to hurt her. That's what you do. I don't know what's going on with this whole thing about Booster Gold not fighting back, but holy Toledo. Seriously? We're supposed to believe that that's the damage, that Harley was able to do that kind of damage? Once again, I told you, there's spoilers to this particular story in my review here. So, another interesting part of the book to me was what was going on with Batman, Wonder Woman, Superman. Now, obviously, the Sanctuary's been around for a while. Superman goes in. We're at the secret entrance, and you have bodies. And I see, wait a second, we know that guy. And, okay, I get this, and I understand. You want to put in a couple of famous, but not too famous faces that may have gotten killed, and that gives you a sense of, holy crap, they're really serious. They're going to be taking people out here. And then, of course, we get another little speech from somebody. It's like, wait, do I know you? Do I know you? No, I don't know you. And so it's like, okay, that guy's just cannon fodder. So it's this mixture of people you care about and people that really you don't know, but they know. And I think that's kind of weird. I always thought that was weird in the superhero community. Everybody knows everybody just because they're superheroes? No. Occasionally it'd be like, yeah, I don't know that person. I don't know who that is. You know, maybe Batman because that's his job, but a lot of times it'd be like, I don't know. And I did like the fact that Superman was like, didn't he say something? Didn't he have a thing? And, okay, if Batman answered, I would have been okay with it because he makes it his job to know everything. But I did like the fact that Superman didn't, immediately know all about the kid that got killed. It's just something that's always kind of, it doesn't bother me. It's just an idea I had, when I'm reading, and it seems like everybody knows everybody else because they wear a costume, when it would be really like, yeah, I never met them. Don't know them. The same way, like, when they fight I always want somebody to go, what the hell? I thought we were friends after somebody hits them, because, you know, why would your friend really hit you like that? But that's just a me thing. The fight between Booster and Harley, it continues on, and I had a big problem all the way through it, to tell you the truth, just basically because the power levels are so different that Booster Gold has to be letting Harley win and has to actually be, you know, just kind of rolling over for her. And so it's just very weird to see. I understand that Harley's a famous character and she has plot armor, but this is too much plot armor. And then we get this scene where Superman walks in and he casually says that Arsenal and the Flash is confirmed. Now, spoiler alert, like this is a spoiler, they're dead, according to the story at this point in time. And we're about to find out that it was either Harley or Gold who killed them, killed the Flash. Okay, Harper, fine, normal human. He even mentions right here, one of the reasons why he started self-medicating was because when you're a superhero and you use a bow and arrow, you can get hurt easily. But the Flash, Wally West, the Flash for 20 years was killed off camera by either Harley Quinn or Booster Gold. Wally West, the Flash. Are we getting it yet? I understand that since Didio came in and the New 52 hit, they've been treating Wally West like crap. But come on. Seriously? Come on. Anyway, I also know that he's had trouble with his powers, but point being is, come on, guys. This was when they played their hand wrong. This was when they showed their hand. This is when they, yeah, I'm going to call your bluff. The whole story is going to be fixed by the end, or somebody's going to be, oh, here you go, and everybody's okay again. I'm not buying it. Even if you want to kill Wally West because he's an appendage now to the DC universe, you don't kill Roy Harper. He's still around for Red Hood and the Outlaws. He's still there for his relationship with, oh my gosh, Jason Todd. Like, it blanked for a little while. But yeah, I'm not, that when they showed that scene and it was so casual, I didn't buy it. So I don't know. And that gave me a little, that took me out of the story a bit. I don't know if it will you. Maybe you see it and you go, oh my gosh, I can't believe it. But it actually pulled me out of the story. And I was thinking, yeah, okay, well, let's see how this goes. And I will. I think that's the big thing. You know, I'm obviously going to check out the story itself. And I'll be reading this to the end. And I'll be doing the reviews and everything. But you never know, okay? I mean, it starts off weak. There's not a lot of information here. It wants to wow you rather than to pull you in. That's the main problem with the story. It's more interested in being a shocker. Oh, we're going to do big bad things. Oh, watch this. It's going to be, oh, you're going to be so amazed at what we do here. And you're going to be like, oh my God, I can't believe they did it, rather than actually tell a deep story. And that's what I mean by sometimes you get good king and bad king. Good king wants to tell a deep story. Bad king just wants you to go, oh, wow, that was cool. And it's paper thin. And so far, this story is paper thin. But that's just my opinion. What is yours? Did you buy this book? Have you read it? Are you planning on it? I hope you're not planning on it. If you're at like the end of this and you're planning on buying it, oh, I am so sorry. I did warn you about the spoilers. But anyway, let me know what you think in the comments section below. I really want to hear it. If you disagree or you agree, tell me why. Because I love hearing different opinions on it, or maybe sometimes people notice things I didn't. That's fine, but it's really cool to hear. So let me know in the comments below. Also, if you like this video, you know the drill. Click like, share, gets word out about the channel. Definitely can use that. Definitely can use more views. And don't forget to hit subscribe and that notification bell if you haven't done that already. Be part of the notification squad. Remember that? Also, this is where we're trying to make a living, so if you don't mind helping the channel out, go on over to Patreon, drop $1 in the till, and help us keep making videos for you. Thank everybody who's already done that, and to everyone, all of the true believers, thank you very, very much for watching.